Okay guys, so today I want to talk about writing melodies for a chord progression. Starting with the chord of C major and moving up the scale, calling C major 1 and moving up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I'm going to be using the chord progression 3, 5, 1. 3, 5, 1. Let us now work on constructing a melody. The first rule of constructing a melody is that you should only be using notes that are included in the scale that your chord progression is in. So, my chord progression is in the scale of C major, so I want to limit myself to these notes. Basically all of the white notes. Now, let me play you a melody over this chord progression. I'm now going to dissect this melody to show you how it was constructed. Let me play the first few notes of the melody. This brings me to the second rule or guideline of writing melodies. Most of the notes you play in your melody should be included in the chord that's being played at the time. So, the first chord I play is chord number 3, and the first notes I play in the melody are, and as you can see, these first 3 notes are all included in the first chord. The fourth note is not included in the first chord, but leads into the second chord, which it is included in. This is called a passing note, a note that is not strictly in the chord being played, but leads to either a note that is in the chord or leads to the next chord. Let's move on to the next part of the melody, which is if we see what's happening here, we have the second chord, which is this chord, chord number 5. We can see that in the melody, the first note I play and the third note I play are both included in the chord, but the second note is not included in the chord, but is played for a very short amount of time and leads to a note that is in the chord. This is another passing note, as you can see. If I now play the whole melody for you again, you will see that most of the notes I play are included in the chord that's playing at the time, with a few exceptions which are passing notes. Finally, remember that there are no strict rules that say you can't use certain notes in a melody. These are just some guidelines to help you understand what's going on and help you construct more complicated melodies.